here at Davis Autosports. First and foremost, let me apologize for the background noise. We're actually getting a really bad storm right now, so all that noise you're hearing is the wind and rain and tornado as well. So back to the Cherokee. This is a 2000 Jeep Cherokee XJ Limited Edition. This is a Carfax certified guaranteed buyback vehicle, clean and clear title. This Jeep is in absolutely beautiful condition. If you're unfamiliar with us here at Davis Autosports, please pause this video. Go to our website, davisautosports.com, to get familiar with who we are and what we do. We've been specializing in XJs for years and years now. We have well over 200 built and modified Cherokees on the market that are our in-house build Jeeps. This Jeep, like every single one of our Jeeps, came to us 100% bone stock, all original. All services, upgrades, reconditioning has been done here in-house at Davis Autosports. If you're not going to go to our website, I'll just give you a quick glance of kind of what we do. Here's a two-door XJ that we've been building. Full Rubicon Express suspension, Fox shocks, custom everything. We got custom interior in here, Alcantara inserts, Alcantara headliners. This thing's heated seats, the whole nine. We do all sorts of stuff to these XJs, all done here in house. Here's a stage 6 that we're building, long arm suspension. We're sanding down the roof and the rockers because all that stuff is getting Kevlar'd. This has our long arm system, Fox reservoir shocks, 40,000 miles. There's a 93 with 50,000 miles. We got another one we're working on there. We got a ton in the back, outside, everywhere. So about 60-70% of our business are these XJs. We're the leading builder and seller in the entire country for these. This Jeep has 149,000 miles on it. You would never know. We've done a ton of reconditioning to it. So this first portion of the video, I'm just going to do a good walk around, just a condition report, and then I'll get into detail later on everything that we did to it. One thing that we do specialize in here at Davis Autosports are low mileage Cherokees. They are getting harder to come across, so we're not opposed to a Cherokee like this, getting it in with a little bit higher mileage and doing a lot of upgrades and reconditioning to make it just an absolute beautiful vehicle. And I'll go over all that stuff here shortly. I just want to do an overall visual inspection of the Jeep. Please keep in mind as well, if there's something you want to add to this vehicle, please let us know. We do everything here in-house, from full engine upgrades, rebuilt engines, everything. So as you see exterior, I will put this 149,000 mile Cherokee up against any other XJ in the entire country condition wise, because we bought it as a very nice Jeep and did a ton of work to make it that much nicer. First, just to kind of show you how serious we are with our XJs, that's our interior room where we do all of our custom interior. And everything that we sell here and put on our Jeeps, we're authorized seller. We have an upstairs area with a ton of stuff. There's probably about 30 bumpers there. This whole area right here are just XJ parts that we stock here in house. We don't order stuff one at a time from the local auto store. I mean, those are all condensers, radiator hoses, all AC evaporator, heater cores. We have probably 10 to 12 AC compressors all the way around, receiver dryers, you name it, transmission lines, hard brake lines, brakes, I mean lugs, rear main seals, valve cover gaskets, absolutely everything. And then even inside, All this stuff is all suspension stuff, from Rubicon Express stuff, Fox, all gear stuff, ring and pinions, more suspension stuff, floor liners, piping for mufflers, exhaust systems, just a ton of stuff. We have more stuff over there, so everything that we have is dedicated to building these Cherokees. Just kind of want to give you guys just a quick glance on kind of what we do. It's important to know, who you're buying from and everything else. So when we got this Jeep in, we do everything from mild builds to full-blown restorations. And every Jeep we try to, do something a little bit different. We try to have a Jeep at every price point. So this Jeep was in such great condition, and for the miles, we wanted to make it as nice as we could without going completely overboard because of the miles. So if you're familiar with Chrysler paint, especially the blues, the dark colors, the blacks, the hood, they get crow's feet on them really bad. The top of the fenders will start to fade a little bit, and we have an awesome reconditioning department where we do full wet sands and paint corrections and everything. But on this Jeep, we thought it was well worth it because of how nice it is, it being a limited with leather, to correct all that. So what we went ahead and did is we painted the hood, we painted the front fender, we painted the fender flare, the entire front bumper caps have all been painted. Same thing on this side, fender, the flare. On these limiteds, these are factory color keyed side trim pieces. All those get nicked up over the years and everything, so we went ahead and painted from this trim all the way down. The rockers over the years will kick up or get nicks from rocks and all sorts of stuff. And on the dark color Cherokees, you notice it because when you get a chip, what color is it? It's white or gray. So obviously on the lighter colors, you don't notice it as much. So we went ahead and painted all the rockers, the trim, all the way down. Same thing with the back bumper. We went ahead and painted the end caps, the entire back bumper. This rear trunk lid up top, they're very known to have clear coat issues up top. And it was coming a little bit down here. So instead of just blending to here, we went ahead and painted the entire tailgate and finished it off with the trim over here, flare, and of course the rockers and the panels down there. So a lot of body work. There was no damage done to the vehicle. What I mean by body work is sanding it down, priming it, painting it, clear coating it, and then from there we wet sanded and compound the entire vehicle. So this is, all original paint. This is original paint. This is original paint. But to get it to match newer paint, we had to wet sand and buff it, and you don't see a difference in colors right there. So a lot of work has gone into the body of this vehicle to pretty much make it absolutely beautiful. Next thing that we did is we put a brand new pinstripe all the way down the vehicle. That is all brand new. It's not painted, so it can come off if requested. So at that point, we had a beautiful body, new pinstripe. So we put brand new emblems all the way around. So we have all new emblems around the entire vehicle, both sides. New emblem in the front. So your end result is just an absolutely beautiful Cherokee. I mean, this thing looks as new as it can possibly get without getting a full-blown restoration. So just a beautiful, beautiful vehicle. We went ahead and, of course, upgraded the suspension and the steering. So this vehicle has brand new coils up front. It's got brand new shocks, brand new lower control arms. It also has brand new sway bar end links, brand new sway bar drop down brackets. Underneath of the vehicle, we have a brand new Rubicon Express. Let me just get down here for you guys. We have a brand new Rubicon Express fully adjustable heavy duty track bar, which is very, very important. Steering stabilizers, all your coils, your bump stops, everything has been upgraded. There's a shot of the diff that I'll get into what we did with that here in a moment. The back of the vehicle, suspension wise, they're very simple on these. Brand new shocks and add-a-leaves with all the brackets and all that sort of stuff. BFG all-terrain KO2 tires. Those are the new BFGs that just recently came out. We got brand new chrome lugs on it. to top it off. We kept the factory limited wheel because it's such a good looking wheel. So top of the line tire, everything ties in very nicely. You got the nice brand new white wall matching the silver, the light gray pinstripe with the new badging. So everything just pops really well on this. It also matches our diamond tip brand new exhaust tip, and you have the factory limited chrome cap right there as well. Service wise, we go through these Jeeps very, very thoroughly. This Jeep has a brand new valve cover gasket up top. Underneath it has a brand new oil pan gasket as well as a brand new rear main seal. That service by itself at a Jeep dealership, you can call around, goes anywhere from $800 to $1,000. It takes a lot of time, and every rear main seal on these Jeeps leaks. So that has been taken care of. The gaskets have a warranty as well, so that's really nice. It had the original exhaust system on here, so we have absolutely brand spanking new exhaust. And when we say exhaust, we don't mean just the muffler. We have, starting all the way from the header, all the way back, your downpipe, going to your brand new catalytic converter, to your Flowmaster exhaust, brand new tailpipe, all the way out to your diamond tip exhaust. So the entire system has been upgraded, not just the muffler. Beautiful diamond tip, looks absolutely awesome. We spend a lot of time in really doing these tips very tight to the bumper. They don't hang down, they're very flush. I'm very tedious on how we do our exhaust tips. They have to look very clean and nice, nothing drooping down or anything like that at all. My mechanics hate me because I have them redo about every other tip because it just doesn't look good. So that's just a really nice, clean, kind of factory looking, but a little bit better style tip. I think exterior wise, that's really covers it. Of course, we have a roof rack with a windscreen. There's a lot of smaller things that we've done to the vehicle that get overlooked, windshield wiper, stuff of that nature. I'm sure we probably painted the mirror cap, stuff like that, just a lot of smaller things just to make it that much nicer. The inside of the vehicle, we're gonna have a ton of pictures on the listing to show you. There's not gonna be good lighting in here, but the leather seats in this thing are just absolutely in beautiful condition. They're not flawless, but they're very, very, very close to it. For the miles, they're in exceptional condition. Carpets are stain free, no issues with the carpets whatsoever. We are a WeatherTech Diamond dealer, so we can throw in some WeatherTechs for you guys if requested. You have a brand spanking new headliner all the way back, and this is a difficult one to do because it's got the overhead center console. So even the overhead center console has been done all around the speakers, the whole nine. So a brand spanking new headliner. You got a full-size spare. We replaced the rear gate shocks on both sides. Those are a common problem. So like I said, guys, a lot of attention to detail when it comes time for us to do these Jeeps. Back of the seat pockets aren't sagging. This Cherokee also has a limited slip differential, which is very rare. You got your beautiful wood grain. Leather seats are in phenomenal condition. Check out all your keys you have. You have 2 full keys there. You have 2 remotes and 3 keys there. So you got a ton of keys, which is very nice to see. Nice wood grain interior. This vehicle also has a very rare transfer case. It's the all-wheel drive 242 transfer case. So you have 2-wheel drive, part-time, full-time, neutral, and 4 low. So that's a very nice transfer case to have. It's in very high demand. They didn't make too many of these Cherokees with that transfer case, so it's essentially an all-wheel drive system when you want it to be in. So I would drive the vehicle for you guys, as we do in all of our videos. We test drive them to show you everything works as it should. It's literally a tornado outside. It's raining craziness, so it's not a good time to test drive this thing for you guys, but rest assured, this thing drives absolutely awesome. There's a glance of your new shock and coils. Like I said, we got your control arms, your sway bar end links, steering stabilizer, Rubicon Express track bar, a ton of goodies. I'm sure there's other things that we did to this that I just overlooked that I will make sure to include in the listing. If you like this Cherokee, but it's not something that you're absolutely in love with, we're constantly building them. We have a number of Cherokees that we're building now. The gray two-door, 44,000 mile stage 6. That's just going to be an incredible Jeep. We just started on this black one. We got it out of our paint booth. We completely repainted it. That's going to be a stage 2, very clean, classic setup. That burgundy one in the back, like I touched on earlier, that's a 93-ish with 50,000 miles. We did a stage 2 on. We got a bunch of Cherokees in the back that we're currently working on as well. So if you guys have any questions, 202-491-9929. Thank you.